Today I want to talk about something I'm really passionate about, the CRCA. It's the Chicago Roofing Contractors Association. All right, Chicago, welcome back to another edition of our YouTube channel. I'm Jim from Anchor Point Roofing. We're a trusted roofing company in the city of Chicago that specializes in flat roof and steep slope repairs. We can also put on a pretty damn good new roof. Today I want to talk about something I'm really passionate about, the CRCA. It's the Chicago Roofing Contractors Association. Great organization. I'm going to tell you why I love it, why I think any roofer should join, and what's so great about it. Here's the insignia. Here's some stickers they sent us. We love to be part of it. I've also got my plaque. Boom, Anchor Point is part of the CRCA. When did this start and how did it come around? The CRCA claims to be one of the oldest in the entire nation when it comes to Roofing Contractors Association. There's the Midwest, there's the NRCA, there's lots of different ones, but Chicago's one of the oldest ones. And why? Why did that happen? In 1871, the fire. Everyone pretty much knows about that. After the fire, obviously there were tons of roofs, tons of homes that were destroyed, and the city wanted to build back. There was a guy, Moses W. Powell. He had roofers claiming that they worked for him. He was one of the premier contractors at the time. In fact, I think they're still in business. And he had people, other unscrupulous contractors going out using his good name and collecting work and collecting money, doing shoddy work, and then just leaving. You know, obviously in 1871, we didn't have Google or ways to track people on phones or anything like that. So a lot of people got scammed under his name. So he created it and started it. After the fire, a lot of people worked as a team. A lot of roofing contractors worked as a team. They got resources and shingles and materials all around and gathered them up to help one another. So it was roofers helping roofers, roofers jumping in. I love this. I love this about the industry. Here's just an old spot. There's a lot of wood shake we find under like multiple layers. Wood shake was fine in Chicago, but after the fire, they started outlawing it in the Loop and some of the more important areas. Not important areas, that's not the right term. Every area is important, but until you get west farther, a lot of the cedar shake, because it could burn easily, like, you know, it was like kindling, was outlawed. What does the CRCA do? CRCA, I'm gonna run through 4 quick points here. The elimination of unscrupulous and below standard contractors. Training and education. This is amazing for it. I love best practices. The self-proclaimed roof nerd, I love it. Organization and dissemination of up-to-date technical materials. So you learn about best practices, you learn about new materials, new coatings, new membranes. You're staying up on the latest and greatest. And then communication between roofing contractors and other construction and design professionals. It's just a great organization where other builders, contractors can come and find a really qualified roofer to do your roof right. Here's an old school, I love this picture of just hot mopping. This is something they used to bring a kettle, hot mop it, little off subject. Why does Anchor Point love the CRCA? Why are we all about it? Transparency and the latest standards in roofing to raise the bar for Chicago roofers. We don't talk bad about other roofers here, and you'll find that when our salespeople or our technicians are out or whoever. We just don't like to do that. But I do want to focus the next few years or the rest of my career on raising the bar for roofing standards in Chicago. We see some not so great stuff, and it frustrates me. I hate when a homeowner gets taken advantage of. I do. And unfortunately, roofing is one of those where it's the most litigious. It's where the most people get sued. It's where the most, I think, chances are to cheat, unfortunately. And that's one thing I absolutely hate about the industry. We're trying to change that one roof at a time. Some of the reasons we like it. Safety. So every year in Oak Brook, it's usually in January when it's very cold. I've gone every year, the 6 years that we've been in business. This is our 7th year. Frank Marino, he does a great job with the safety talk every Friday morning. When that is going on, not every Friday morning, but that January Friday morning, it's typically freezing. You're gonna see 200 roofers gathering to watch Frank talk about safety for an hour and a half. You do get credits, but more than that, he lays it out in such a practical way that you remember it. He does scare you a little bit because roofing can, quite frankly, be a little bit scary. You need to think about safety and be top of mind. That needs to be top of mind all the time. Continuing education. I think this year, it was in January 15th, just like a month ago. I think I got 6 credit hours of continuing education. I'm not gonna hang it on the wall or do anything, but I just love learning about new stuff. Latest in code changes, this is so cool. You have some really sharp speakers that really understand the code, and that's what they do all the time. They go to legislation down in Illinois, they go to Washington, D.C., and they work on legislation, and they want to bring codes that protect homeowners and roofers alike. And then I mentioned earlier, new products, new things to learn, new techniques that are easier, maybe more cost effective for homeowners and more reliable and durable. Here's ours, boom, Anchor Point Roofing. We're certified to be a CRCA member. We're proud. This isn't about us, this is about the CRA and how proud we are to be part of that group of people. Here's the breakfast. This happens on Thursday morning. If you're a roofing contractor and you want to sign up and you want to attend, sign up for the breakfast as soon as you get that email. I missed it 2 years because I wasn't fast enough. The last 4 years I've hit it every time. And they always have a guest speaker talking about best practices. Some are motivational speakers, but it's really worth going to if you're a roofing contractor. This year I sat at a table with 6 other guys, and instantly, it's 7 a.m., we're all hopped up on coffee. Instantly, we're talking about best practices and how to help one another and exchanging cards. It's roofers helping roofers, and I love it. I love everything about it. A lot of us sitting at that table are competition. He's bidding jobs that I'm working on, or he knows a different technique that I do, but the ability of those roofers to help and me to help when I can is just phenomenal to me. I absolutely love it. Here's another one. During the day, they have seminars, like a breakout for 1 hour, then you go back and you see new products and stuff. The educational part of it is just absolutely amazing. A great community of roofers that care. And here's what I really like about it. Again, I said this, roofers helping roofers. We're all competition. We're all working going sometimes for the same roof. What I love about the CRCA is the ability of other roofers to help you out. They may not know who you are. They may not have, any idea, but you ask a question about techniques or how they do something or how they handle customer complaints, etc., and you're always going to get some feedback from a great CRCA member. There's also vendors, ABC, a lot of vendors that go there, so it's just a great community of learning. That's really it. That's my presentation for today. Check out the CRCA website. If your contractor's a member of that, there's a damn good chance that he really likes roofing. And I think that's one of the signs. Show me a roofer that loves his job, and I'm gonna show you a roofer that puts on a damn good roof. That's it, Chicago. Thank you so much for watching. This is something I'm super passionate about. I love the CRCA. I'll see you on the next one.